You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
Fuera.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Mejor así, yo creo que mejor así. Teníamos muchas ganas de matarle, muchas seguro. Muchas razones, seguro. Pero no, chicos, hay que cumplir, somos el sheriff.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Bien, aquí estamos.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Gracias.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss
Tuviste la
White,
orden.
but I
Tuviste la
thought
orden.
it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait
No.
a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Habrá que
Is he
confesar.
still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
Sí.
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Bien, perfecto.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Sí.
This is ridiculous.
A ver qué pasa. No sé si habremos hecho bien, ¿eh?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such
Está intentando confundirnos.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Sí, es verdad.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
Buf. Se va,
We've made some mistakes.
se va a liar,
I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Se va a liar.
That may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection, No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Bien, bien, bien. Uf. Pensé que se iba a liar una gorda, ¿eh?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that
Georgie.
nobody heard. Now, I'm no
Es que eso es
barrister,
verdad también,
but I
no hay
think such a
confesión.
statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
Georgie
What are
fue el
you
que nos lo dijo a
talking
nosotros.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
¿Qué
Like what?
dices, tío?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Sí, sí.
Oh, you're right, dear.
Seguro.
Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Vaya.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
Estoy ganando,
Georgie
bien,
would
bien.
never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
A mí también.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Eso sí. Eso sí.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not? What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Uf.
That makes sense to me. I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Lo que es correcto, pues a ver, somos la autoridad
Yes,
y
Sheriff.
arrancarle en la cabeza,
Do what you
encerrarlo,
think is right.
Teach him a
encerrarlo.
fucking lesson.
No.
He has
Encerrarlo.
to
We can
die.
lock.
Nosotros no matamos.
everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
¿Pero qué? ¡Me cachis!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
¡Oh, gente! Nuevo libro de fábulas, pero mirar cómo acabó esto. No lo vamos a eso, vamos a hacer que se pudra. Y aún así me quedan fábulas, por destapar. La justicia. Cuando un criminal es capturado en Fabletown, el procedimiento tradicional es el de organizar una audiencia formal en frente de la comunidad. Como sea, las opciones son escasas para no llevar a cabo este proceso. En realidad no hay reglas rápidas para esta clase de situaciones, y el alcance de esa política puede depender de quién está a cargo. Bien, chicos, pues ahí lo tenemos. La justicia.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Vale, pues nos fiaremos de ella.
All right, do it.
Buf, muchas decisiones aquí, Apartamentos de lujo, vale, volvemos a Woodlands. A Woodlands, volvemos.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Qué bueno, tío.
This fucking line.
Vale, ahí están todos.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Nuevo libro de fábulas, otra vez. Joder, ¿pero qué pasa? ¿Qué es el mayor? El tío este, el Bluman este, otra vez. Vamos a ver. A ver. No, un nuevo orden. Snow White a cargo. Con Crane fuera, el alcalde Cole ha nombrado oficialmente a Snow White como directora de operaciones y como alcalde sustituto en su ausencia. Muchos dirían que esta promoción debió ser llevada a cabo hace mucho tiempo, ya que ella fue esencial en el establecimiento de Fabletown y se aseguró personalmente de que muchas fábulas llegaran al nuevo mundo sin problemas. Ella también ha estado haciendo el trabajo del alcalde sustituto extraoficialmente por años. Vale. Vale, nos vamos.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Con cervezas. Qué grande el Colin, tío. Ah, hay con unas barras de cerveza, unas birras y ala. Qué grande, tío. Es de Colin. No me acuerdo si esto acababa así. La verdad es que no me acuerdo de nada. Por tanto.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Pobre.
It won't be so bad.
Pobre TJ, hombre.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Hasta luego.
TJ.
Chao, TJ, tío.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Uf, ¿cómo lo sabría? Vamos a decir.
Colin gets to stay.
That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it.
Pues sí.
You're all fucking corrupt.
Rompiste las normas, amigo. A ver, se lo tenemos que decir. Rompió las normas aquí el amigo. Vale, aquí, Bigby. Comisario Bigby, aquí. Luego de huir de Homelands, Bigby Wolf pasó muchos años deambulando por Europa, con una colonia de fábulas rápidamente desarrolladas. Snow White y Fabletown encontraron al lobo y le ofrecieron un pasaje a Fabletown. Él lo aceptó y Snow lo cortó con un cuchillo licántropo para darle el poder de cambiar a forma humana cuando lo desee. Bigby se volvió el comisario de Fabletown bajo la administración de Rey Cole, pero debido a su violento pasado, muchas fábulas no confiaban en él, y le fue prohibido poner un solo pie en la granja. En estos días se está forzando a redimirse ante los ojos de la comunidad. Y bueno, lo de aquí, lo de nuestro amigo el sapo, que le den. A todos que le den. Oye. Ya está. No me da ninguna pena. Nos llama corrupto. Pues mira. Él rompió las normas. Así que mira.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
Que nos lo cuente con un cigarro. Que se calme un poco.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it.
Encima mintió.
So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night after Faith.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Huh.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there, and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Eso sí, también tiene razón. Vaya con la confesión de esta tía.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Ir tras ella, dejarla ir. Dejarla ir. Si es que al final, gente, tampoco es que vayamos a sacar nada en claro. Sí, nos mintió, bueno, nos mintió, pero para que encontráramos a los verdaderos culpables. Hizo mal, pero bueno, no creo que lo haya hecho con mala intención. No creo que lo haya hecho con mala intención. Así que...
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Nos vemos, Wolf. Vale, decisiones, chicos. Mira, directamente ya las decisiones. ¿Qué hiciste? ¿Qué le hiciste a Yori? Ostras, tú y un 31,4 de los jugadores le dejaron morir. Pues yo, que se joda, chicos. Yo no lo hubiera matado. Yo le dejo que sufra. Ahora ya que el resto de los jugadores le mataron, pues bueno, a ver, nosotros no somos asesinos, en mi opinión. Y además él mató a Holly y a Lily. Que se joda, que sufra, hombre. A ver, le diste al hombre torcido un trato, ¿vale? O sea, como si dijéramos un eso. Pues sí, tú y el casi 90% de jugadores lo trajeron vivo. Bien. Luego, ¿cómo castigaste al hombre torcido? ¿No? Vaya, aquí ya está la cosa un poco más nivelada. Nosotros y el 47,4% de jugadores eligieron pues encarcelarlo, ¿no? Otros, pues la otra mitad, pues matarlo o tirarlo al pozo o arrancarle la cabeza, lo que sea. Pero vamos a ver, yo creo que siendo nosotros policías no podemos matar así sin más. Oh, aquí está... ¿Aceptaste el hermano de TJ? Hombre, claro, por Dios, casi todo el mundo. El 98,5%, la verdad. Ahí mayoría absoluta. Y a ver... ¿Cuáles fueron tus últimas palabras? Mécanos, tú y el 29%. Que cometimos muchos errores. Hombre, también es verdad. No sé si cometimos muchos errores. Pero, gente, bueno... Esto es una cosa son las decisiones y otra cosa, pues, los hechos, ¿no? Lo que hayamos hecho. Y nada más, gente. Continuar. Aquí, estadísticas especiales. Aquí, bestia. Le mentiste sobre ver a Bella fuera de su apartamento. Bueno, una cosa que no es tampoco muy importante. Bella, le prometiste que no le dirías a Bestia que le viste fuera de su apartamento. La impresionaste con tus habilidades de detective. Muy bien. El tonto este de Blooper, peleaste con él luego de la interrogación. Porque es un gilipollas. Carnicero, le ofreciste protección en la oficina del trabajo. ¿Vale? Colin, le diste un trago cuando te lo pidió, le ayudaste a evitar la granja. Hombre torcido, lo llevaste al pozo encantado, lo encarcelaste. Di, aquí está uno de los gemelos. Confiscaste su dinero cuando estaba... ¿Lo confisqué? Yo creo que se lo devolví. No me suena, no me acuerdo de esto. Creo que siempre he dejado el dinero cuando lo encontré. Me extraña, a no ser que se me haya escapado. Que me haya equivocado en los comandos del mando de la Xbox. No sé. Faith, le diste dinero luego de su pelea con el leñador. Georgie, le dejaste morir, que se joda. Greenleaf, le ofreciste un trabajo. Green, bebiste con Green luego del funeral de Lily. Nerissa, le diste un cigarrillo en tu conversación final. Snow, la llevaste contigo al Trip Trap, le mostraste la fotografía de Crane y ella, le prometiste traer al hombre torcido vivo. El pequeño Tim, escogiste esperarlo. TJ, vale, el problema va a ser con Toad. Aceptaste su escarabajo y prometiste entregárselo. Toad, lo apoyaste cuando Snow quería enviarlo a la granja. Pero es que luego dice que no se lo hemos prometido. Oye, chicos, si rompiste las reglas, pues ya sabéis, ahí ya no podemos hacer nada. Snow es la manda más. Y chicos, aquí se acaba. Aquí, continúa la historia. Escoge una novela gráfica hoy. Hostia, ¿qué es una novela? ¿Qué? ¿Novelas gráficas? Anda. Qué chulo, tío. No lo sabía. Pues gente, nada más. Aquí se termina The Wolf Among Us. Ya sabéis, de momento podemos decir que es el primero. Este primer The Wolf Among Us. Nosotros creíamos por momentos, mucha gente, ¿no?, que este juego nunca se iba a continuar, que nunca iba a haber una secuela. Y hace, pues eso, unas pocas semanas, ¿no?, en esa conferencia, ¿no?, que hubo, pues sí, se confirmó que va a haber The Wolf Among Us 2. No sabemos, no han dicho nada, cuál es la historia, los personajes que iban a ser. Espero que Bigby sí, tiene que aparecer por narices. Y el resto ya de personajes, pues ni idea. Así que, gente, lo dicho, como ya os dije, un gran juego de la compañía de Telltale Games, ¿no?, de aquella época. Que bueno, que en paz descanse Telltale Games, que bueno, en su día pues traje muchos videojuegos, pero como el caso de The Walking Dead, Guardianes de la Galaxia, ¿no? Pero, gente, es lo que pasa cuando pues te haces con licencias muy caras y que luego te ves en la bancarrota. Como ya sabéis, de Telltale Games pues tuvo que cerrar la compañía por esos problemas que tuvo, y el caso de The Walking Dead, pues Skybound Games se hizo con ella en esa temporada final que tuvimos que esperar mucho. A mí me sentó como patada en el culo eso, pero eso fue lo que pasó. Pero de aquí, pues The Wolf Among Us ya se había emitido mucho antes, ya se había salido cuando Telltale Games estaba en su apogeo, ¿no? Ya sabéis. Y bueno, qué deciros, gente, como siempre, como otro juego de Telltale Games cualquiera, como el caso de Walking Dead, de la saga de Walking Dead, pues, pero en este The Wolf Among Us la historia es brutal. Me gustó mucho más este The Wolf Among Us que sobre todo algunos capítulos o algunos de The Walking Dead, ¿no?, que algunos pueden pasar a mejor vida porque algunos son malos, otros buenos, pero a mí este The Wolf Among Us, para ser una apuesta muy arriesgada, me ha gustado muchísimo. Y ahora que lo he vuelto a rejugar, no me acordaba en absoluto de casi nada, unas cosas sí, pero sin duda hice bien en rejugarlo para el canal, y es que me enorgullece volver a traerlo. Y Bigby para mí es un personaje muy brutal. Bigby con personajes con mucho carisma, Bigby, Snow, ¿no? Y otros personajes con los que hemos compartido pues aquí en esta aventura. La verdad es que me ha encantado volver a jugarlo. Y bueno, como siempre, gente, nada que objetar del concept art, del estilo artístico, ¿no? De los diseños, el apartado gráfico y eso. Está muy muy bien hecho, es en plan cómic, es una pasada. Y sobre todo, como siempre, aquí juega el tema de las decisiones, que es lo más interesante. Y bueno, gente, parece ser que salvo una o dos cosillas, pues el resto, pues al 100% casi con la mayoría de la gente que juega el juego. Pero bueno, gente, son solo porcentajes. Lo bueno es terminar bien el juego. La broma fue esa escena final que, telita. Yo, no sé si habremos condenado a un hombre inocente, pero no, pero a ver. La cuestión es que el hombre torcido era un cabrón. Y oye, si dice ella que ha oído eso, pues oye, no vamos a pedir más peras al olmo. Así que, culpable y vivo y ya está. Nosotros somos policías, no matamos por venganza ni por tal. Y nos hemos conseguido ganar a la audiencia, que es lo importante. Ahí había un lío de cojones en esa última escena. Así, gente, nada más, chicos. Dejamos aquí The Wolf Among Us y esperemos que cuando volvamos aquí al canal sea con su secuela, ¿vale? No sé si podré pillármela de salida, como ya sabéis, por el tema presupuestario del canal. Y que, bueno, pero sin duda estará en el canal, estará. Algún día estará. Espero que de salida, dependiendo del precio que lo pongan. Y si no, pues, como siempre, la paciencia es una virtud. Tendremos muchas aventuras que hacer aquí en el canal. Así, gente, lo dicho, muchas gracias por estar ahí. Espero que os haya gustado esta aventura. Y en ese caso ya sabéis qué hacer. Lo de siempre. Y como siempre, un buen pulgar hacia arriba si os moló, o hacia abajo si no. Y si me queréis dar, pues ese apoyo que como siempre os agradecería un montonazo, pues ahí tenéis la caja de suscripción. Nada más, gente, como siempre, un fuerte beso y abrazo a todos y a todas. Muchas gracias de nuevo por estar aquí en el canal. Y nos vemos en futuras aventuras aquí en el canal. Cuidaros. Chao.